In 1992, a novel compound subsequently found to cure jet lag in hamsters was being trialled for pulmonary hypertension in a Swansea hospital.
So, Andrew, how did you find the drug you took for the clinical trial? Did you experience any side effects?
The drug was fine. In fact, the side effect was excellent.
Really? In what way?
Well, it had some unexpected benefits.
Really? Please tell me, all this information will really help our study.
Well, it's quite embarrassing to say.
Andrew, everything you say to me will be held in the strictest confidence.
Okay, I took the drug like you told me, and I started experiencing a sudden rise in appetite. My wife was pleasantly surprised.
Oh, so your appetite's increased. You mean you've been eating more regularly due to the drug? Very interesting.
No, not really. My wife was so pleased with the big effect that she won't let me give the tablet back to you.
7 years later, in a crisis meeting, Department of Health Minister Frank Dobson and public health consultant Salman Rao are in serious talks.
Salman, it will be impossible for the government to afford the costs due to the huge demand we expect Viagra to generate once it hits the market. The press are already heralding this as a wonder drug.
Frank, I understand your concern, but you need to consider all the benefit that Viagra will offer and the saving that department could make it in paying for surgical implant, penile injection and all other treatment that don't work as well.
I agree, but with the arrival of Viagra, there will be many elderly men seeking this as a solution to their problem. We estimate the potential impact of this treatment will lead to a 10-fold increase in health costs compared to the current treatment.
Okay, but we need to consider the quality of life of these people. Some of these men are very depressed, and the drug is not simply for pleasure, it is to treat an important disease, and don't forget many of these men are very young.
Taking all these things into consideration, maybe the best solution is to ration the drug by only giving it to people who fit a specific criteria. That way, we won't end up giving the drug to just any man who walks into a GP's clinic.
2 months later, back in the clinic.
So what's the news on the drug I took? Will I be able to get it on the NHS? My wife won't stop talking about it.
Yes, Andrew, the good news is it will be available on the NHS, but I can only prescribe it to you if you fit specific criteria known as Schedule 11. So, if you suffer erectile dysfunction caused by conditions like diabetes or multiple sclerosis, for example, I can prescribe it for you. However, because you're otherwise healthy, I'm not able to prescribe the drug today.
Oh, I see.
However, if the erectile dysfunction is causing psychological distress, then you can be prescribed Viagra by a hospital specialist. Do you think you might fit that criterion?
Yes, I think I do fit that.
Okay. In that case, I'll refer you to Dr. Brent. He's a urologist. But I need to warn you, it may take a long time because there's currently a very long waiting list to see him. And then the other option is to consider paying for the drug privately.
Oh, no, I think I'll have to wait.
In that case, I'll write you a referral.